Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. In today's video, I wanted to get into a very important thing that most sellers are missing and are not doing at all today. But this is actually what makes these best sellers on the ranking successful. So to update you on the current state of TikTok Shop, right? So affiliate still makes up, I would say, 90% of the total GMV. However, that is changing. So if we take a look at some of these best sellers on the ranking here, and I'm going to use Microingredient as an example. If we go to their creator ranking, so essentially these are all the creators, including their own content, their own account, and third-party affiliate creator account, last 30 days. Their own account, Microingredients, their own brand account, is the #1 creator. This account alone has generated over 300K in GMV, and the second affiliate has generated 226K in GMV. So in total, their own brand account is generating roughly 100K more GMV for the brand. Now, this is just one example. Let's take a look at another one. Ecovision. This is a protein supplement brand, and they're also doing really well. They have been doing really well on TikTok Shop. And the last 30 days, for this seller, their own seller operated account, actually they have two, are actually made up, I would say, probably majority of their GMV. They are ranked #2 and #3. Let's take a look at another example. So this is a fashion seller. Last 30 days, let's go to this shop creator ranking. So their own brand account, seller operated account, again, is making up, first of all, #1 in ranking in terms of revenue generated. Second of all, this is even a larger comparison here, which is the second affiliate. So this the first, third, outside of this brand's affiliate, only makes half, not even close to half of the revenue of their own brand account. Last example here. So last 30 days for Tarte, right? Their own seller operated account also makes up majority of the revenue, and it's ranked #4. So what I'm trying to tell you here is the playbook is changing a little bit in terms of where the content is coming from, right? So in the beginning, it's all very fun. It's all very cool when you can get affiliates, be interested, and you have this army of hundreds, if not thousands, of creators pushing content for you on the platform. But I honestly just don't think that is sustainable, especially as a business. You want to grow steadily. You want to have a more healthy upward trajectory revenue trend line. Then you cannot just rely on affiliates alone, because affiliates are only an extension of your shop. They're not an employee. They're not people who actually work on your shop, work on your business full time. So what that means is they will only probably make a content, or they may even go live for your brand whenever they are available, whenever they are incentivized to do so. Predictability of these affiliates generating GMV for you is not as good as if you have your own internal, let's say, an in-house creator or a group of in-house creators constantly creating content on your account, or even better, going live through your own seller account. I think that gives you, as a seller, more control and more predictability of how your revenue is going to perform for the next 30 days, right? You can now be your own content creator, be your own affiliate. And in this case, you don't even need to give a commission because that's your own account to, constantly putting out content and constantly going lives. So this is also essentially what TikTok wants sellers to do, which is you should be your biggest content creator, and your seller account should also be the account that has the most activity in terms of live stream, in terms of content. But I would say 90% or even 99% of the sellers today do not even have an active account, let alone being able to even generate GMV or being able to go live with their own seller account. So this is the thing, I think it's currently the biggest market gap, which is sellers don't realize the importance of their own account being able to put out content, being able to create the ability to create content. And that is also why those sellers who have very active account like Macro Ingredients, literally their own biggest content creator, are able to stay at the top in the ranking for so long because they have this baseline of revenue that their own account can create already. So we talk and we meet sellers all the time now, but I think really this is the biggest missing point and the thing that most sellers don't feel like they have the right people or they have the right resources to do. And just as advice here, if you're a young founder or if you're a founder in general that is comfortable to talk in front of a camera, this is also what TikTok Shop recommends, which is the founder should be the front face of the account and maybe even try to go live for your business for live shopping. Because essentially, you got to figure it out, right? I think part of being a TikTok Shop seller is you got to figure out how to be a content creator for your brand. Either you have someone, you happen to have an amazing, a talented content creator in-house, or yourself is a content creator. And there's really no other options here, but you got to be good at content creation. If you want to have a real business that is not pump and dump on TikTok Shop, you need to have a very active, you need to have a seller account that is generating GMV, that is creating content, that is going live for your own shop. And in today's environment, I would say 99% of the shop, unfortunately, don't have that. And that is also why you might not see as much success, is because affiliates at the end of the day are transactional. They maybe saw this opportunity, they jump on it, they saw rewards, they are able to make money, but there's no reason for affiliates to stay unless you're giving them huge incentives all the time. And the most sustainable and the best ROI game here is always the seller putting out own good content on the platform. Cool, awesome. So let me know if you have other questions regarding this point, but again, sellers, you got to figure out how to create content. I know the game has changed so much, but hey, we are now in the era of social commerce. Sellers, D2C brands, you have the responsibility. You are expected to figure out how to create good content. And this is merely the beginning of it. And I highly recommend you start figuring this out because this is really going to benefit you in the long term.